Good morning, class. Now that you guys have each shared something about your families, I'm going to share about mine. I have two children, Brayden and Alexa. Brayden drew the picture behind me of the hot air balloon, and Alexa drew this. Alexa loves art. She's 7. She's so creative. And Brayden, he's my curious one. Guys know what curious means? Yes, he has a lot of questions and he wants to know things. So every time we tell him we love him at night, he asks us how much. And so I thought it would be cool to get a book made for him that's called Brayden, We Love You. So today's story is going to be the book that we had made for Brayden about how much we love him and how it's important for you guys to understand that mommy and daddy love you guys very much. So today we're going to read a book called Brayden, We Love You. Brayden called out. Higher, Mommy. Higher, Daddy. Mommy and Daddy laughed as they took turns pushing him on the swing. How many of you guys like to go to the park? Yeah, my kids too. Do you have your mommy and daddy push you guys when you're on the swing, or do you know how to do it by yourself? Oh, wow. I see a lot of you. Some of you can swing by yourself, and some of you have mommy and daddies. That's pretty cool. Okay. Brayden, Mommy said, do you know how much we love you? How much? Brayden asked as he zoomed up in the air. We love you higher than a swing can swing, Daddy said. That's supposed to be me, and that's supposed to be his dad. That's high, Brayden said. Do you know how much I love you? How much? Mommy and Daddy said together. Brayden pointed to a butterfly fluttering by. I love you higher than a butterfly can fly. That's pretty awesome. Brayden got off the swing and they walked on. Brayden, Daddy said, do you know how much we love you? How much? Brayden asked. We love you higher than the tallest tree, said Mommy. Brayden smiled as he looked to the treetops. The trees can get pretty tall, so that's a lot of love. Do you know how much I love you? Brayden asked. How much? Mommy asked. Brayden watched a hummingbird zip by. I love you faster than a hummingbird can flap his wings. And that is pretty fast, because if you guys have seen a hummingbird, they go by so fast. They're like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Like they are quick. So that's a lot of love too. They walked onto a field of flowers. Brayden, Mommy said, do you know how much we love you? How much? Brayden asked. We love you more than all the flowers in a field, Daddy said. Brayden smiled as he bent down to smell a pretty flower. Do you know how much I love you? Brayden asked, picking up a dandelion. How much? Daddy asked. Brayden blew the dandelion seeds and watched them fly away in the breeze. I love you further than the winds can blow, he said. They headed for home. Brayden, Daddy said, do you know how much we love you? How much? He asked. We love you more than all the clouds in the sky, Mommy said. Brayden smiled as he watched the puffy white clouds float by. After dinner, Brayden got ready for bed. Mommy and Daddy came to kiss him goodnight. Do you know how much I love you? Brayden asked. How much? Mommy and Daddy asked as they tucked him into bed. More than all the hugs in the whole wide world, Brayden said. Brayden, Mommy said, do you know how much we love you? Brayden gave a big yawn. How much? He asked. More than all the stars in the sky, they whispered as they kissed a sleeping Brayden good night. Thank you guys for being so good and listening to the story. I love that I had listening ears, that mouths were closed. And now, please quietly go back to your seats.